We'll sort of take away from what would be the normal broadcast, but we have some breaking news in the SU. Yesterday morning, I received the resignation of the Vice President of Communications and Finance, Joel Andrews. Joel has been an integral part of this team for a long, long time. Since he was elected 2 years ago, Joel was responsible for some of the sweeping changes that many of you may have noticed over the last few years. During his time as Vice President, Joel has handed over the pebble to student control. He's created the community rep scheme and championed student rights in the local community. He's been responsible for turning what was a £13,000 deficit in the union into a £118,000 surplus. He's also been integral in the recent negotiations with the university over the hidden course costs in the art school. Joel will be moving on to the UK Border Agency, which is a department in the Home Office, starting on the 7th of December. I'd now like to hand you over to Joel Andrews, the Vice President of Communications and Finance, to explain his decision.
Hi everyone. Yes, it's true I'm leaving, but rather than dwell on that, because some of you will be happy, some of you will be sad, what I do want to focus on is the fact that one of you can now do this job. I think more and more nowadays we're kind of turning our mind to what we do after uni earlier and earlier. People want to get experience, they want to get skills. You can't get better than this, really, is what I'm saying. I've had some great experiences, you know. I've flown all over the UK and Europe on training courses. I've had training dealing with multi-million-pound organisations. It's been fantastic. So all I'll say is, if you're thinking about it and if you've got the time, do this. Become my successor and you won't regret it. It's really allowed me to punch above my weight in what I'd like to call the real world. So I can't endorse it enough. And just lastly, a massive thank you, really, because I never would have got the chance to do it had it not been for you deeming me worthy enough to vote for. So thank you for that, twice. And thank you very much to all the team at the SU, the staff, and of course the university. You all know who you are, and yeah, thank you very much, really. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much, Joel. Right now, the Vice Presidents and I are coming together to basically redistribute Joel's portfolio to ensure that the union continues to deliver its service without interruption. Jamie Stratton, the Vice President of Student Activities, will be taking over Joel's role as the Deputy President to deputise for me in any absences I may come across. This morning I opened nominations for the position of Vice President Communications and Finance. The deadline for application will be the 11th of December, and all applications can be found at your site offices. The election will be held on the 11th of January, and I would strongly urge you to consider what is a fantastic opportunity. I have known Joel for about 3 years now. He has been an outstanding officer for this union, and his service is widely regarded both inside and outside the union, especially with the university community. And he is without doubt one of the finest people I've ever had the pleasure to work with, and we wish him well here at the union in his future endeavours. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.